How's everybody doing? I'm Stefan. This is the Dog Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new to the show, welcome. It's great to have you. All my live shows are free, and when I'm home, we have for anybody who wants to call on the show for a free reading. And when I'm on the street, streaming on my phone, we have free chat questions, and we're going to do rune messages too today. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. I'm here in New York, and it's beautiful out. I do offer private readings as well. If anybody's interested, you can just connect with me on or through email. And I just want to say quickly too, if I don't respond to any of your messages on Instagram for anybody who's watching, I do my best to get to everybody. It makes me feel so good. I get so many I get so many messages on Instagram every week, and I'm sorry if I miss some of them. I'm not great at I'm not always great at responding, so thank you to everybody. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be doing some chat questions.
So what happened? I was like, didn't say anything. Like, we're all good. They're like, shut up. I can't believe that. I was like, yeah.
And you know what? Before we start, I just want to take a second. I know I've said this, I've definitely said this before. I just want to let everybody know how grateful I am for all of you. You know, I started this show in February. Really just, I mean, from an idea that I had. And I mean, it means so much to me that everybody comes back every week and watches. And yeah, I'm really grateful to everybody for that. So thank you all. You know, you know, before I started the show, when I think had a real moment to kind of think about, you know, the person that I found myself like becoming, you know, somebody I really don't think I was very proud of. And you know, when I did start this show, I mean, my hope really, I mean, truly has always been to really make it an extension of, like, of me, you know, and, you know, the commitment I made to how I want to live my life. You know, my hope's always been to show up authentically and with kindness. Really with like some small hope that I can make some positive impact on someone else's life. And that's what I'm going to keep trying to do. So I know that might sound a little idealistic, but I mean, damn, I hope it isn't. I hope it isn't. What do I know? Okay. So yes, I'm really grateful to everybody. I guess that's in short. And I'm gonna keep doing this till I can't keep the lights on in my house, so. But the lights are still on. Things have been going well. We got a lot of new subscribers this month, so. And I've been getting a lot of private readings. And a couple events, so I'm very excited. I've never done a bachelorette party. Should be fun. It's a large one. Okay. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday, by the way. Okay. So I did do some all signs messages yesterday. I don't think I want to do them again. So I think I'm just gonna hang out and drink my coffee and wait for we'll wait for some chat questions. Hey Pia, how are you? Is that your dog?
No, it's the hotel.
The hotel. You guys have a hotel dog?
No, our director. It's his dog. He's on vacation.
Hi.
She's just a little too puppyish. Sorry. Okay, good girl. All right.
Good to see you.
Which picture? Because you keep asking for it.
Okay.
I think we're gonna do another trip and we'll do that instead.
Who's silently lurking in the chat here? Don't be a stranger. I mean, I do love a voyeur, but don't be shy.
I decided that's probably
Other people love it. There you go. I think it's for other people to say like cardamom, rose, flavor.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do a fun message. Collective, what do we need to know right now for whoever finds this? What do we need to know right now for whoever finds this? I think I'm going to use I'm going to use this deck. I've been getting some really good messages with it. Okay. I guess everybody had a really late night last night. It's pretty quiet today in the chat. Okay. Hey, Pika. How are you? Rupika, what is your... Are you do like brand makeup stuff on Instagram? I'm doing really good today, Rupika. How are you doing? You're doing better? That's what I like to hear, my friend. I'm very happy to hear that. Rupika, my stream cut out yesterday. I should just end all my shows like that, just keeping everybody on the edge of their seats. You're a content creator? I love that. That's awesome. For makeup and skincare? Well, you do have very lovely skin. I'm glad you're having a good day. I mean, after I watched that, I mean, no wonder all of your friends are jealous and talk shit about you. Take it as a compliment. Rupika, you know what we should do? Because I was gonna do a general message, unless you want me to. Should I do a general collective message? I could do a rune message for you afterward. What do you think? Okay, I'll do a general reading first. For whoever finds it. We'll do a quick one. And then let's do a rune message. Okay. All right, White Dog Collective. Timeless message for whoever finds it. Cards are flying out. Okay, I feel like I need to take... Do I want me to take that? I'm not taking that. Okay. All right. What do we need to know? Wow. This is such a happy, beautiful message. I'm so glad that the Nine of Swords didn't pop out. Six of Cups. Nine of Cups. The World. This feels like somebody from your past. Six of Cups is a bit of a past love. Nostalgia. Could be a soulmate. You or the person, whoever I'm picking up on, this could be someone else thinking about you. Someone is really thinking about you a lot. Feels like it's really kind of dawning on them how happy you made them. And this could be you thinking about someone. I think we need some clarifiers here. Okay. Now we're getting interesting.
It's going to be really chilly this evening, but glad that today is okay.
Collective, somebody is... someone's desperately trying to fight their feelings for you. And please reverse the roles if we need to. There's such resistance to all of these like really happy feelings somebody's feeling. I think this is more past energy. This person, I mean, to look at somebody as your wish fulfillment and the Empress, this person sees you as everything. I mean, the Empress embodies, I mean, all the Queen's energy. Every queen. You know, that's what's so like magical about her. I mean, she's complete. You know, she's so dynamic. She has such so many like multifacets and like depths to who she is. You know, she can be like really confident and passionate, like fiery, like the Queen of Wands. Somebody who really goes after things that she wants. She can be really independent. She can be unbelievably like nurturing, empathetic, intuitive, like the Queen of Cups. She can be actually grounded, practical, resourceful, like the Queen of Pentacles. And if she needs to be, she can also put up really hard boundaries and and cut somebody up, if she needs to as well, like the Queen of Swords. One thing that I think is beautiful, we have the Empress with with the World. The next card out was the World. This could mean a couple things. I mean, the World is a new cycle, reaping rewards, dawning on who you are to them, or who somebody is to you. This actually feels like a mirrored energy. It feels like a very mirrored energy. Somebody really holds you close to their heart. And the Empress has so much to give. She's got everything. She's beautiful. She's kind. She's abundant. She attracts so much luck and growth in her life. And an Empress can be a man as well. Doesn't matter the gender. Somebody's really thinking about you heavily. This is a beautiful collective reading. So glad this came out next. Knight of Cups. Somebody knows. I think someone had to learn some hard lessons about themselves. And what somebody meant to them. Who the heck am I picking up on? Knight of Cups. Somebody is going to come in with flowers to tell you how they feel. I think there was a lot of fear before this. I think there was kind of like a lot of defensive energy around embracing feelings. This feels like a lot of suppressed feelings and emotions. At one point, I think that someone may have convinced themselves that they need to protect themselves from like this Empress. I don't know why. This person's ready to come towards you. They've had a lot of time to sit with their feelings. This person wants to start something new. Like a new cycle, a new version of themselves. Hmm. There was a lot of fucking heartbreak in this connection. Whoever this person is coming towards you, heavy water sign energy. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also getting air sign. You might have air sign placements. This Knight of Cups energy coming towards you. They really hurt you. Somebody hurt somebody. There might have even been some cheating. It's funny, this person, I feel like they're trying to replace the broken heart with flowers. This feels really sincere. It feels really sincere. What does the universe want us to know about this connection? This is beautiful. Can't express enough how deeply somebody feels about someone else. This Nine of Cups. This is definitely somebody that you've slept with. This is definitely somebody that you've slept with. Looks like the sex was pretty good too. Kind of underselling that a little bit. This person, yeah, the intimacy is like, it's screaming at me here. Someone may have a dog too.
Oh, yes.
Someone else may have a child.
Ooh.
Hey,
Tarot cards.
let's see. What's the universe want us to know? All right. King of Pentacles. Six of Swords. I think this person grew up a lot. They're coming towards you stable, ready to get their shit together. Looks really good. Okay, good message. Let's leave it there. I feel like I shouldn't pull any more cards. They're coming towards you. Okay, I love it. Love it. I love when it's not a shitty collective message. I never know what's going to come out. That was beautiful. Okay. All right, Rupika, do you want me to pull some cards for you? Actually, let's do a rune message, because I haven't really been doing those. All right. So this is what I want you to do. So, that guy almost fell. All right, I want you to think about something that you're struggling with that you don't have an answer for, okay? Don't tell me though, okay? Got it? All right. I impulse bought this Norse Rune book, but you know that, a couple days ago, or like last week. Okay. And Rupika, phrase it like an issue, okay? Like, I want in your head to say like the issue, I'm having an issue with this. Here, take my card. You want a card? You want a card?
Sure.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go, Liv. Thank you so much. Maybe we should have
Okay. All right, Rupika, ready? Take a couple deep breaths. Spirit, what can we tell Rupika? I think I'm gonna pull right here. Let's see what's going on, Rupika. So, how this... I don't think I've ever pulled a rune for you. So the issue that you're having, this is going to be the advice from the gods. What you need to know that maybe you're not seeing to help you navigate it. I think this is a reversal, if I'm not mistaken. It is. Okay. So we got the growth rune associated with the birch tree. Fertility, rebirth, new life. It's in reverse though. It's a reversal. So this is the Berkana rune. If you want to look it up too. Rupika. Okay. You know what? I have an idea what you might have asked about. It's kind of coming to me in my head a little bit. So this is what you need to know in regards to what you're struggling with. So events, or more likely aspects of your character, interfere with your personal growth of new life. You may feel dismay at failing to take the right action, but rather than dismay, what is called for here is diligence. Diligence means like intentional action. Okay? Like consistency. Examine what's occurred, your role in it, your needs, the needs of other people. Are you placing your wants before the needs of others? Strip away until you can identify the obstacles to growth in this situation. So I think this has to do with people in your life. That's what this seems to be. Hey, Zay. Great to see you. Rupika, I think we talked about this last week, funny enough, about the way that other people make you feel about yourself. Aspects of your character interfere with the growth in your life. To me, it means kind of like our shadow side, our insecurities. Oh, it's okay, Zay. It was really quiet last night when I streamed. And then this person saw me streaming and I did a reading for them after. I kind of immediately regretted it. Why? Because he was off his fucking rocker, excuse my language. I think he just needed a friend. So I kind of just put the deck away and listened. Rupika, what time is it where you are? I'm trying to think. Are you 8 hours ahead? Zay, how are you doing today? How's everything going? Zay, are you in Virginia? I don't know what, I can't believe I forgot where you live. It's 11? Okay. 11 p.m. Rupik, are you in southern India or northern? Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like where you live? I don't really know much about India. Maybe I should look it up, what city you're in. I'd love to learn a little bit more. I have so many subscribers from India. I feel bad I don't know much about it. Oh, you're chilling with your friend's cat? Love that. What's Nova? What's Nova? You're in Virginia, okay. You're in North India. Interesting. You live in Delhi? Did I say that right? Delhi?
Okay, cool. Oh, cool.
It's a city,
Yeah,
okay.
shoot at it.
Can I ask you a question that's, I hope it's not a dumb question. Is southern India a lot different than like northern India? Like, what would you say the big differences are in people and like, I guess, geographically? I'm a nerd, I'm sorry. This stuff interests me. If we were dating, I would be asking you these questions on our first date. Nova is Northern Virginia. I see what you did. Okay. Is that what you guys call it? I think I got my friend Brandon Zay. I think you know him. Simrex Tarot. I got corrected when we were FaceTiming because he informed me that West Virginia is not the South. I stand corrected. It's not. What is it considered? I mean, because they have southern accents, right? Is it Midwest? The language barrier is a problem? Interesting. I do catch your drift, Zay. Some people are welcoming, some people are a bit closed off. Yeah, such is life. That tends to happen in population-dense areas. I really would love to visit. It looks beautiful. I would be more interested in like the rural country areas, but Appalachia. Okay, interesting. You know, Zay, I actually, one of my friends, he hiked the entire Appalachian Trail, which I'm sure you're familiar with, in one go. In sandals, because he's crazy. I actually think he met his girlfriend on the trail, which is so fucking cute. I think they're still together. You wouldn't suggest that I go alone? Because I could get scammed? Zay, you're funny. I could get scammed? Do you mean like robbed? Or like scammed? Because I usually don't get scammed. And I can usually hold my own. Both? Okay. Alright, well, I'll make sure that I go with you. Or you can be my guide. Yeah, I guess I won't. I guess it's safe to say I probably wouldn't blend in rural India. Quiet today, guys. it's really busy. I guess everybody's still hungover today. Usually there's some trolls. We actually don't get too many trolls. You know what? They've been passing along pretty smoothly. I did appreciate that someone came that when we were streaming earlier in the week, and we had a lot of people. Somebody said, I came to troll you, but you seem like a good guy, and then he just moved on, so. Oh, thanks, Rupika. I mean, come on, I need like a little bit of resistance just to keep me honest on this show, you know? That guy looked exactly like, exactly like this 90s singer from this band. Zay, do you want a rune message? Only if something's bothering you, though, or you need help with something. I was told, or I read specifically, that I shouldn't pull runes for people unless there's a
The thing is that, like, halfway
He's stressed out, Zay? What are runes exactly, Rupika? So, runes, they come from, like, Norse culture, like, Scandinavian, old, like, Norwegian, like, Swedish, Finnish, Denmark. It's one of, like, the oldest forms of language, like, Viking time. And they used it for writing. They also used it to, like, communicate. I guess it was their form of divination at the time. You know, a lot of those cultures were not, like, I guess they were pagan. I know that word gets a bad rap, but they didn't believe in one god. They believed in gods. So they would use it to communicate. It's actually really interesting. Yeah, it's a really old form of language. Really strong energy attached to it, though. I mean, anything that old to me, I think is significant. I mean, runes, like divination with runes. 1,000+ years older than tarot, and actually can be traced back to one, to like a time period. Tarot is kind of what makes it so magical too, is the origins are truly unknown. You have many gods. I was watching a documentary this month, because a lot of people suggest it may have came from Egypt, but there's actually a pretty strong argument that it, like, the very kind of raw, crude origin started in India, and then, like, the migration, like, it kind of migrated up to Egypt, then Egypt up into, like, Western Europe, and it kind of changed and adapted. But you guys do have many gods. you guys want to know something cool? It's almost like hard to believe, but it's the truth. One of my best friends, that I've been friends with since I was like 3 or 4, his name's Alec. He's like very like, his origins, like culturally, is like very like mechanical, like England. And usually people who have like really old roots, like their culture in England, that's usually one of the easiest like lineages to trace when you do like family history, family tree stuff. His one of his distant relatives, like Pamela Coleman Smith, illustrator of the tarot. Crazy. Crazy. And that's not like one of those bullshit things where someone's like, I'm 7% Native American. Like, it's actually, like, they actually found it out through Ancestry.com or like through an actual ancestral site. I should really get one done. Be fun. Zay, what's going on with Jeddah? Oh, by the way, thanks everybody for watching. I'm Stefan. For everybody new, please hit the like button or the dislike. That probably does something.
Because I definitely use a rose pack from Whole Foods.
Zay, let's get a card for you. Okay. Have you tried to talk to him? Like, is he actually stuck there? Yeah, he doesn't like where he lives because he's not by you. You know? How long is he indentured there? Hey, I should do a reading. Does he like tarot? Does he mess around with tarot at all? Yeah. No, he doesn't. Does he know you do? Is he like against it, or he just doesn't, or indifferent? Well, you do know me. I'm not trying to stand on a soapbox. I think my conversion rate's pretty satisfactory for people who aren't into it. So maybe I could help them. You know, maybe the universe wants him to move. Sometimes when we just take the leap, like, that's when things open up for us, you know? Is he stuck in a lease or anything? He should. He really should. Not that I have any business saying that. I don't know what his situation is, but sometimes, you guys all know, sometimes we create these fake fucking obstacles or blockages for why we can't do something. Yeah. Well, jobs are easy to get. I'm sure he could get something in the like if he moved up. I'm sure he could get another job, like bartending or doing anything, until he gets the job he wants. I mean, it's a conversation you guys should have. You know? I mean, I did tell you, last time we did cards for you, he was showing up as like King of Pentacles kind of in reverse, not in like a shitty way, but just, you know, he's concerned about his ability to provide. But, you know, relationships, you do things as a team. You know, it can't always be 50-50 with like money and stuff. You just have to make sure you're in it together. Sure, Rupika. Let me pull a card for Zay. I don't even think we need a card for you, Zay. You seem like really good. You seem solid, but, you know, if that's something that you really want, you guys should talk about it.
My instinct was the conservatory. Cute place though, right? Yeah.
I know you don't. You guys should talk about it. I mean, think about how much happier he would be just by you guys being together. It'd probably really energize him. Okay. Spirit, what can we tell Zay? I'm just gonna get one advice card for you, what you need to know. Can we pull for Jeddah? What's the right thing for him to do? Should he consider moving? All right. I couldn't help myself. I pulled 3. I mean, Zay, of course I'm getting the most clear message possible. And we both know that you really swing the dick in that relationship. You call the shots, so. And I know that was kind of in poor taste to say, but all right, advice for you. Keep moving towards progress. Be self-confident. You're respected. You know that. Victor, you guys are, it's gonna be good. I asked about him. Like what he needs, like what would be helpful for him, what he needs to know. I got the 9 of Wands. It's like wounded warrior energy. But it's also a card of test of faith, resilience, persistence. He's feeling a little weary. He's also feeling a little pessimistic. But it's a card of like resilience, you know, and courage. Are you ready for this? I asked if it would be good for him, or if it would be the right thing for him to do, to just, because to me this told me that he might just need to have the courage to like to do something, like to take a chance. I asked if it would be the right thing for him, if it'd be good if he just moved rather than stayed in this pessimistic energy. You know what I got? I mean, I essentially asked a yes or no question. Dude, I got the Ace of Swords. Guys, to me, this is the yes. This is truth. Truth with an F. Clarity, sharp mind. Success. It's the yes card. So yeah. Now, would I suggest that that's how you lead with Stefan got the Ace of Swords? Up to you. But again, if you want it, or like, I don't know, if he's unhappy and he feels like what's holding him back from moving is getting a job or the job, have the conversation with him, like practically, you know? I don't know what kind of money he has saved up. obviously that would be something you'd have to think about before you talk to him. Whether or not you'd want him to move in, or if just like if he wanted to just move into his own place. But like, you know, I know that's the biggest thing, but I feel like the universe wants him to take a chance to just move closer. You know, sometimes when we just do it, that's when we get the job. We take the chance, you know. Because he's bumming. He's bumming out. And he doesn't want to be there anymore. So it's the worst feeling ever to feel like just unhappy being somewhere you don't want to be. Well, give him the confidence to take a chance, you know? I mean, if he's got a little bit of money saved up, he should just go for it. I mean, damn, this is telling me that he's gonna get something good, one more. Something good's gonna come. What happens when he moves? What's his outcome like for work and finance? Okay. He'll get there. He's gonna get something stable. It's gonna be productive. This is good. It's not gonna be a disaster, you know? Because he's a hard worker. He'll get it done, and he'll be a lot happier. So... Dude, I would love to FaceTime with him. I'd love to do one for him. That might be a tough sell, but I'd love to meet him. I forget, where does he live? Is he in Virginia too, just not the same area? Or, Rupika, are you still here? He's in Louisiana. Okay. Damn, that's far. Okay. Okay, what's on your mind? What was your question, Rupika? And Rupika, you know me well. I want some judgment before you ask me this question. Is this a tarot question? Okay. 2 of your exes have been bothering you. Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you some grace. You get some slack. Because you're a sweetheart. Okay. 4 years. All right, I'm listening. I mean, it's curious about you. Both of them on you. Damn, what idiots. Is he your age? But so he was 18 years old, 19. He's 18 or 19. He's a kid. Did he contact you or add you? He's probably just curious. You know, I mean, that's a long time. I mean, I have girls that I've slept with from like, at me. It's just curiosity. Hey, Marianne. Rupika, I wouldn't think, I mean, listen, 4 years is a long time. And I will kind of say, like, I have no idea what his character is, but he was 18. You know, it behooved me to tell and remind everybody. I mean, I didn't have airtight ethics when I was 18 or 19. Far from it. So, I mean, how do you feel about him? I'm kind of not. Yeah. Okay, Rupika, if he just added you, that, whatever, who cares? He's interested in you. You're pretty. It's been a long time. Now, if he contacts you, you don't feel good about it, then block him. Okay. I like that you used that word. That's your intuition telling you what to do. Now, if he reaches out to you, I hope, if it's not to say anything along the lines of, like, trying to take accountability or apologize for what he did, that's your answer right there. Now, if he does, guys, listen, it's kind of a tricky thing, I just want everybody to remember, too, because we've all dealt with people who fucking lied and cheated on us. And most of them really don't have the integrity to ever come forward to apologize. It's a lot easier. Let me rephrase that. I've experienced a lot of women who seem to be exceptionally brave when it comes to looking you in the eyes and lying, or cheating on you, or doing something like shitty. But there's a very deep level of cowardice when it comes to actually being truthful. So with that said, I think part of, like, compassion is, what, if you do have somebody in your life, regardless of how long it's been, who actually is brave enough to come forward to, like, try and right their wrongs, or, like, apologize, or just remember how tough that is. And I'm not saying that you have to get married to them, but try to be kind and, like, and accept their apology, unless they like cut your leg off and, like, threw it in a river or something. But, like, it's uncommon, or it seems less common for people to try to do the right thing after they do the wrong thing. And I wish it wasn't the case, but it's really why I always try to not lead from, like, my ego or anger. So, but with that said, don't worry about him. We don't need to fucking pull cards on him. Don't worry about it. You guys should have seen me. I had, like, long surfer hair. You're welcome. And you know what? If it makes you uncomfortable, then just block them. But, because he's probably just curious about you. I mean, it's a roll of the dice whether or not he's actually changed that much. I mean, he's still very young. Hey, NC. Nice to meet you. I think you're new here. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Great to meet you, by the way. Can you guys see me okay? It got really bright. Hold on. Why? What's going on with my stream? Is not working? Let me try to turn on the... Okay. One second, guys. Okay, let me see if I can get it. One second. Hold on. Nice streaming. Is it any better? Any better? Okay. Okay. Oh, NC, you're in You're in North Carolina? Right on. I actually used to live in North Carolina. In Greensboro. I'm in New York now. Marianne, are you telepathically unbuttoning my shirt? Okay. Oh, you're in Raleigh? Right on. Well, it's great to meet you. Cut it out. Thank you. You like my shirt? Thank you. It's actually one of the oldest shirts that I own. I'm like hyper concerned about this button that you keep trying to undo from Norway. Yeah, this is one of the tattoos that hurt the most. I don't know if you could see it. Can you see it? I'm running out of room. I don't know if you guys know this. Well, Zay does. I have my whole back done. It goes from like my neck down to like my butt. It's like a traditional Japanese back piece. It's my Chinese zodiac. It's a dragon. I'll show you sometime when I'm not on the street. So. Okay. NC, it's great to meet you, by the way. Did you want reading? And guys, please hit the like button. Awesome. And I just wanted to say this again. You know, last night I was laying in my field with my dogs. And I was just thinking, you know, I just want to let you guys all know how grateful I am for all of you. You know, I mean, I just started this show. I'm really just trying to like put my heart into something that I believe in. It just really means a lot that you guys all come here. You know, it felt crazy wanting to start a show that was completely free. But, you know, really the only thing I've ever wanted when I started this show like was to really have it be an extension of me, like, you know, show up like authentically and like be genuine and try to like be kind and honest, with the hope that that can like have, I don't know, like even like a really small like positive impact on someone else's life, you know. And if I'm really lucky, that person can have a positive impact on another person's life. So yeah, I'm really grateful to you guys for that. General love reading, NC. General love reading? That sounds so boring. What's a general love reading? I'm just kidding. Let's dive deep. How about that? Let's do some deep diving here. Oh, thanks, Marianne. And that's you saying that I'm truly a light in the world. I take that even more seriously because I know that it's nighttime half of the year in Norway. So all right, NC, let's see what you really need to know. Let's see what some of your blockages are. You like my hair? Thank you. I got a lot of it. Try to usually go for like the punk rock business casual hairstyle. And I mean, guys, you know, I mean, I'm 37. Hair is like a non-renewable resource, you know? Why the hell would anybody want to cut it? All right, NC. By the way, NC, I lived in I live in Greensboro when I was like, oh, damn, 9 years old. It was a long time ago. I'm sure it's I'm sure it's like the same but kind of different. All right, NC. Let's see what's going on, NC. And it's really great to meet you. Thanks for finding my show. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the like button. Oh yeah? That's so cool. We're in New York. I'm in the Hudson Valley. I live in Hudson, New York. That music was coming from a car at a stoplight. You're in Brooklyn? Right on. I mean, I had a lot of friends in Brooklyn. Never lived there, never wanted to. Okay. All right, Spirit. What can you tell NC? Okay. Wow, it's really bright. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. It's really bright. There we go. Okay. All right, Spirit. What can we tell NC? What is? I'm sorry, he or she, NC. What's your name, by the way? I mean, I guess I could call you they, but... I feel like now that we're friends and you know my name. Shay. Beautiful name. That's a really nice name. I like that. Alright, Spirit, tell me about Shay. What are her blockages? Alright, hold on, Shay. Do me a favor. Take a couple deep breaths for me. I'm picking up on, like, I don't know, you seem a little anxious. I don't want to pick up on that. I wasn't, no cards were sticking to my hand. Take a deep breath for me. You are a little bit? Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Well, don't be nervous. You have no reason to be nervous. Still wearing all my clothes. Alright. Alright, Spirit, what can we tell Shay? What are some of her obstacles and blockages? Shay, your intuition right now seems really blocked. I feel like the universe wants you to do a better job protecting your peace. Against wands. And that's a sexual innuendo. I think you need to protect your peace more, and boundaries when it comes to people that you really should be cutting off completely. There's also a connection that's lingering that you're having a really hard time healing from. Heavy air energy. It was definitely a deep connection. Do you ever meditate? You know what? I'm really truly feeling like it would do a lot to ground your energy. You do? Okay. I think before you go to sleep would be good. This is actually how I do it in this pose. In bed. You know, when we're awake, we primarily access our left brain, which is like the analytical, logical, like rationalizing part of our brain. It's also our ego. When we sleep, like, which allows us to kind of really go outside of our body, obviously, that's really when we access our right brain. And right before bedtime, that's the closest the two ever become and like kind of syncing up together, which is like to me it's the best time to manifest and ground yourself. So even like 5 minutes, what the heck happened? Who's this person? Tell me about this person. I need a new deck for this. Shay, I love you. It's always an X. Isn't that always the blockage? People find a way to really fucking take a piece out of us. He ghosted you for no reason when things were great. I'm sorry. I think a lot of people know what that feels like. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it won't, but I just want you to know I understand how you're feeling. It's really hurtful. You know, the last relationship, and guys, I did not start this show so I could, like, defame my ex-girlfriends, you know. I'm actually extremely against, like, gossiping, talking shit about people. It's just really low vibrational, and it doesn't make me feel better about myself to, like, take somebody down a peg, you know, even if they might deserve it. What I will and always do is talk about, like, things that I had to experience that were really hard for me, that I had to work through. You know, I don't, listen, no relationship is ever perfect, is ever great, you know, and usually ones that start off really, like, great, it's usually on the pretense of, like, it takes a while to, like, really go below the surface with people, you know? We put on our best face, like, the first couple months, but I know what you went through. I mean, I was like, I saw somebody for, like, four months that I really, like, loved. And, I mean, I guess in short, like, when I expressed, like, some things that I was seeing that I thought were, like, problematic, I mean, she basically did the same thing to me. So it really hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. You know, can I share something with you? And it kind of goes on to what I was saying earlier about, you know, really the promise and agreement I made to myself about how I wanted to show up, and be in the world, and, like, with that be, like, have the show be an extension of that. You know what kind of brings me some peace? Because a lot of times when we're dealing with people who like lie or cheat on us, or pretend to be something they're not and then disappear on you, a lot of times we're not able to get any sort of closure from someone like that, because there's usually something like really deep going on with them that has nothing to do with you. What brings me a lot of peace now is really knowing that when something doesn't work out with somebody, or, like, somebody does something, like, that really hurts me, or, like, somebody ghosts you, somebody, like, makes you feel like you're less than, you're not good enough, like, they, in some cases, like, use your love against you, see that as like a sign of weakness. What brings me peace is knowing that I showed up the right way. I was authentic, that my intentions were only to be, like, kind, loving, genuine, honest. And even in really, like, heartbreaking situations with people, you know, for me, when somebody walks away like that, whether or not they'll ever, you know, find like the courage or the integrity to come back and apologize, that's where I find my peace. Knowing that I at least got to show them who I really was, and that I never had an intention that was not aligned with how I presented myself. And to me, it's good karma, you know? And I know it's not always that black and white. Damn, I mean, I'm not perfect at all. Far from it, you know? We all have the capacity to get angry, or triggered. Especially, it's very easy to get triggered by people who have serious problems that we care about, you know? I mean, damn. The amount of healing that I had to do from the relationship before that, like right after that, right after I almost died and like my dog died, and I kind of like had this whole awakening, you know, I thought I had really like healed all those parts of myself. And it sucks when you trust somebody, you know, and they find ways to reopen wounds. It takes a lot out of you, you know, but just know that real strength is knowing that you can put your own pieces back together. And try not to hold on to anger. It's okay to feel sad and heartbroken. And it's okay, yeah, you know, that it's healthy too. That's part of removing blockages, healing. Like expressing how we feel about things. And if you can find space to not hold anger for that person, that's how we help other people heal and grow. You know, that's my knowing. You know, that's an inner knowing that I feel like I have. You know, that's really why I mean, I said earlier, my real hope is like that I can, you know, actualize myself like in a way where I could be authentic and like compassionate and honest and myself, you know, in a way that like hopefully has like some kind of even small long-lasting impact on someone else's life, you know. And Shay, that person, that guy, he might come back and apologize, he might not, you know, but you don't need that. Like, it doesn't matter, because the closure happens within you. Because usually when somebody fucking broken like leaves our life and we feel like we need closure from them to move on, more often than not, unless someone really has like an awakening, a lot of times when they come back to apologize, it's not what we need. It's not the closure that they try to bring us is not what we want from them, you know? You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't able to give us that. So that's why it's important that you get it within yourself. And if need be, because, I mean, damn, like not too long ago, you know, I really didn't like who I was. Like, I was, I was not an authentic person. You know, I used to show up in like ways that I really was not proud of, like in relationships a couple years ago. So it's really important that you're extremely honest with yourself. And to me, part of unlocking intuition is first starting with your own shadow. Being real with yourself about some of your flaws, your shortcomings, how you treat people, how your own traumas impact relationships. That doesn't mean you're a bad person at all. But to me, self-actualization and like seeing ourselves clearly is so important to see other people clearly, and it helps us kind of be able to eliminate and identify people who shouldn't be in our life. And it's an imperfect system, but and that's a learning curve for me too, because I mean, really since my intuition kind of like blew up after my near-death experience, I found myself struggling with seeing something like really beautiful and like real within somebody, and hanging on to that hope, even though I was experiencing a lot of like lies, and deception, which I knew about, you know, but to me that's the grace that you give other people. But there's always a threshold for protecting yourself and your peace. And if this guy does ever come back, just remember how rare that is. All right? A lot of people don't have the courage to do the right thing. So if he does, doesn't mean you have to get back with him. But try to be understanding, forgive him, and then fucking release him, you know? And if it's truly heartfelt and there's real accountability and understanding of what he did, and if you're lucky, an understanding of within himself of why, because a lot of people don't understand the why. It's one thing to understand and identify that you've done something wrong. It's another to understand where it comes from. But you can heal from this, and you will. A month is fresh. Hey, Rupika, by the way, speaking of runes, and High Priestess came out for you. Love this. Sexy and mysterious and intuitive, the High Priestess. There's runes on the card. Do you guys see them? I do rune messages too, Shay. This is good though. I see things really getting better for you. The star came out. That's like a lot of hope and like rejuvenation. So what experience? Did I see anything during my experience? Oh, I think I know what you mean. In the middle of it, no. But I mean, my whole world changed almost immediately after. Yeah, it's kind of terrifying. I mean, I've talked about it before. I mean, I have dreams often that come true. It's so weird. I see people, and I've seen people I've never met before in my dreams. And I'm not like myself. Like, I'm not even a person in my dreams. I'm like air. I see people I've never met before in my dreams, and then I'll see them like usually within a couple days afterward, which is making my heart race right now. It's terrifying. It's terrifying, and I still don't understand why. I mean, I know I've spoken about it a couple times, like what I just shared with you guys. I've never told anybody. The only person I ever told was my ex-girlfriend, and I think it scared the shit out of her. I don't even really know if she believed me. I don't think she did. But yeah. I try to shut it off and disconnect it. I mean, I can feel people's thoughts, which is weird. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, I feel people's thoughts. Like, I can't read their mind, but like, how can I explain it? You know how I would explain it? because we've all done it. I mean, do you know when you say something that's truthful and earnest to somebody, like anything, what it feels like in you to say it? When you, or when we say something to someone that's not true, like when you lie to somebody, it feels different inside us when we lie. And I mean, not to say that anybody notices it, but it feels different to say something to someone that's not true. It doesn't feel the same. And that's what I feel. And I hate it. I hate it. I wish I couldn't do it. I used to not be able to, or maybe I could, I just never noticed. I hate it. It makes it really difficult to have relationships. Yeah. It makes me really sad. And that's me part of that is me having to take accountability for finding myself with certain people where that's a problem, But I mean, once I realized that I could do that, even though I'm acutely aware that I probably shouldn't be able to, it's my position to not like be judge, jury, and executioner, like just let people make their own choices and hope that they do the right thing. And if they don't, then, at some point you need to move on. But I'm like a big fan of redemption energy. I made so many mistakes in my life, so many. And if I wasn't given like chances to rectify it, I mean, damn, I'd be in a really dark place. So I think it's really important that we like try to be compassionate and forgiving to even people who do really shitty things to us. So
I accept her shortcomings because there's nothing I can do about it.
what a beautiful couple. They were like matching too. All right, hold on. Sorry, that got really heavy. That was it's not something I like to talk about, or I talk about often. It's actually, despite the fact that I put my face on YouTube, it's really uncomfortable to talk about that stuff, And I know it's crazy, and I know a lot of people won't believe me when I say it, but I mean, I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that it happened. I don't really need, I'm not looking for validation. That's why I don't really talk about it. I also just don't really feel comfortable talking about it a lot. I don't like telling people. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. That's not apology worthy, Shay. I love questions. As Marianne and Rupika know, I'll always answer honestly at my own peril, of course. You guys are welcome to ask me anything you want. That's the exchange, so. Alright guys, my phone's at 15%, so I'm gonna go till I run out of gas. I should really get a portable charger. Can you guys see me okay? It's really bright. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. I think I should probably move here. Okay. Can you guys see me okay? Mary! Actually, Marianne, I'm sorry. I think I might owe you an apology. I think I unjustly blamed you. I would imagine it was probably Mary telepathically undoing my buttons earlier. Guys, Mary was one of my first subscribers. Yeah, portable charger. You heard it. Were your ears ringing? I do really need one. I need to update my setup. You guys know I'm like secretly 65 years old. Anyway, Shay, you're gonna be fine. Those are very easy problems to work through. Just create healthy boundaries with people who are disrupting your peace. You know, through truth and some suffering, to me, generally is like the path to higher consciousness. And that's not a principle I curated. I mean, that's older than time. So take the time to really work on it, especially if you're a reader. You know, you should take it seriously. Because if I'm in a shitty place, I mean, I know there's therapists who have bad days and still show up to work. To me, if I'm feeling unbalanced or like emotionally unbalanced, I tend to not do readings because I don't feel like I should. So, you know, and work on trying to let go of that pain with that person, because it really has nothing to do with you, you know? I mean, Shay, this isn't a hot take. People who tend to do things like that to other people, I mean, I'm sure that guy's not into tarot, but I mean, guys, if any of us have ever considered doing that to someone else, like lie to somebody, cheat on somebody, I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, if you do someone wrong and try to just escape without you know, being accountable or apologizing, don't think for a second the universe is gonna let you run off and have your best life. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. They'll usually start messing with you in really dark ways, like fucking with your money. They'll make you fall in love and run into somebody exactly like you, and that person will do the same thing to you that you did to the last person. So oh, I watched that, Mary. That was a great show. I really enjoyed that show. That was a really good show. I was a little bummed how it ended. You know how I felt like when the show completely ended? You know, guys, you know when my stream suddenly ends when I'm in mid-sentence? That's how I felt. Like, I felt like a little shortchanged, but oh, guys, please hit the like button. It really helps my show, apparently. It helps attract new people. So, and please feel free to donate, of course. There's a couple ways to donate in my video description. Even if it's only $1 or $2, I mean, my show runs on donations. My free show. Hey, Galacticness. And Shay, it's really great to meet you. How long have you been reading for, by the way? I love pulling cards for other readers. I'm honored. Okay.
No, we were here. You and us. He came up at some point and
That was the point of the ending? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, guys, does anybody else want a reading? I'm at 10%, so I think I can do, I can do one more. I'll probably do a second stream later, but. I've seen like 3 people trip right in front of me on this curb. Looks dangerous. And guys, I'll do my best to stream as much as I can. I have like it's a pretty busy week with like, I actually have a couple events next week. So I'm doing a bachelorette party at this fancy hotel. I'm sure it's going to be lots of pinky up, well-to-do New York City women. So, time if anybody wants a private reading, of course. So. We'll see. I think I'm kind of getting thrown into a lion's den of like 50 women. So I don't know how big it is, but I think it's pretty big. So. It should be fun, yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, the place that I'm doing it, that I'm at now, if anybody ever wants to look it up, it's really cool. It's called the Maker Hotel in Hudson. It's like a hotel, coffee shop, or restaurant. It's like super swanky. It's kind of like, it has like 1920s energy, like the whole style. It's really cool. The hotel is like a room here is like $1,200 a night, which is a little much. Maybe on the salary of my last job, not a tarot reader budget, but yeah, everybody at the coffee shop, everybody has a crush on Indy. So, and all of them are really into tarot. So. Am I dancing or reading? Well, on paper, reading. Come on, Mary, you know me now. I have extremely sexual energy now that I put into creativity. I'm not very generous with it anymore. Very selective. Which is constantly a learning curve. But, okay. Alright guys, you know what? I'm at 6%. I think we'll wrap it up here. Sorry, I feel like everything I'm saying now sounds like a sexual innuendo. I don't know why. But I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just gonna go home and charge my phone. And it was so great to meet everybody new. It's just, guys, it's fine. I'm sorry. Alright, how do I end this? That sounded like another one too. Alright, maybe I'll just... Okay. Love you guys. I'll see everybody later tonight or tomorrow. I think I'm gonna stream again later. So, set your notifications.